What's going on, guys? So I'm just going to give you a quick analysis on FGF. Um, I personally believe this stock is just about to run. Um, if you look at our Bollinger Bands, first of all, look how tight our Bollinger Bands are. You can see we closed above the 20-day moving average, and we are pushing above 160 in after hours on relatively low volume, but we did get some nice buys there into the close. So let's look at the daily. So first of all, I would say, I think it just turned bullish today, and it's incredibly bottomed out. They did an offering at, I think it was $1.58, and there are some insiders that also loaded up. Let's see here. Yeah, so they added 1.8 million at $1.58. So they've got quite a bit. They're holding a really large position. I think they've got like 58% of the float. I don't think this is accurate. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those setups that really reminds me of APLD. If you look at, we can just do a quick comparison, but first of all, I like what I'm seeing. This pattern right here, our MFI, very oversold overall, but very bullish pattern. You see kind of the shelving and curl, and then you pull back, consolidation. Now we're trending in the upwards direction, and then our CCI also trying to cross into that overbought. So we are pretty much on the brink of a big move here. This definitely has some room to run, let's just say that, and the bands are really tight, so if this were to get some decent volume, it would absolutely explode. What else? Yeah, so the RSI below 35, got those insiders loaded at 158, so I think a buy, anything, if you're buying anything under 158, you're going to do just fine here. I think eventually they'll probably double the stock in price, or at least a 50% move. I think at least this is going to make it to $2, which would kind of be a half gap fill here. You can call it a gap if you want, but it's kind of the middle of these two bars here. That's really where a natural retrace would be, is about $2. I think it could potentially go a lot higher than that. It has a history of big moves, but lately, because it's been in a downtrend here, it's had a tough time making a bigger move. So potentially they actually, post offering, they send this super hard. But yeah, the RSI has not been this low for a long time. And I like how wide our DMI and ADX lines are. So, I mean, I'm liking this setup here. It definitely looks very bottomed out. I like that they're insiders at $1.58, a very large position. They own like over half the float. So to me, this seems kind of like a no-brainer stock. And again, that Bollinger Bands are really tight. The Williams percent are crossing over that negative 50 line. Our CCI just about to cross over 100. The MACD continuing to go positive here, widening out from the signal line. Our MFI curling up, trending up the last 5 bars actually. RSI still below 40, and starting to trend up out of that oversold level. So I think this will just have a natural retrace, and it'll make a pretty big move in my opinion. Like I said, it has quite a history of making those big moves. If you look here, right, $4, $7, $2.89 to $6. So it definitely has the potential. It's gotten the volume before. And I like how tight it is here, the Bollinger Bands. We can do a quick comparison between this and APLD. So I would just say look at the technicals here, and then I'll just go quickly. APLD. Yeah, so same sort of deal. Our DMI lines are pretty far apart. RSI was, it's below like 34, 35. Our MFI is trending up, making a really nice pattern. Not exactly the same pattern, but our MACD, our DMI, our RSI CCI, Williams percent are all very similar patterns, right, on this candle here. So I'll just go right back. So you can see how similar the setups are, especially that RSI. So this one's definitely looking very bottomed, and I think because we got that bullish PSAR today, this is ready to run, and I think we'll see it run probably tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Thursday. But it's definitely looking like it wants to run this week at least. So I am holding out for that. My average is $1.53. It is trading, well, it closed at 161 in after hours, so it definitely looks like it wants to gap up here. Closed very strong, albeit low volume, but you know, just given how tight this is and how many shares that insider owns at $1.58, I think anything under $1.58 is going to be a great buy. So yeah, definitely looking forward to FGF. And there's some other setups I'm looking at as well. I talked about BTCS a little bit, and now finally starting to get some action. There's a great ad here. If you were buying under $1.45, you're definitely in the green. You're probably up, what, 15% or 12% roughly. I mean, I think we tapped, what? We tapped like $1.65 today. And after hours, we tapped $1.70. I think it will continue, in my opinion. Just because the chart is still so beat down. If you look at the weekly, we're only just starting to get found. I mean, really, we haven't even gotten found by the masses, but you know, we can see our MFI still well oversold. So I am definitely going to hold out and wait for the bigger move. Obviously, as I said before, I'm looking for 2+ here. It's been setting up like it really, really wants to retrace back to at least $2. You can see that's that was the previous support level that fell through there. So that would be kind of a natural retrace in my opinion. Yeah, and I mean, there's some other great stocks setting up here. I talked about TCBP quite a bit. APCX, definitely looking for this to reverse, and it's still above the moving averages here. Our DMI lines are still very bullish. Just want to see this, you know, find a little bit more support, and then this can start popping off, I think. MFI is still bullish. DI line still bullish. TCBP, if you were buying at 36.5, you're doing well, and I think you know, we're about to see some more action here. Just been, you know, quietly trending up. Really like how it's setting up. But yeah, guys, that's a quick rundown of what I'm looking at right now. You know, basically the same stocks I've been eyeing, and oh, I also forgot CTIB. I mean, who could forget this one? This one's just been getting loaded, and definitely at squeeze levels. Our positive DI line very bullish here. Just really looks like it wants a big squeeze, so I'm just holding out for this one as well. You know, I tend to take swing trades on bottomed out setups, so there's a little bit of waiting, but you'll be happy you waited, and you'll be happy that you got such a good average. Eventually, those stocks will make bigger moves, and then you will be pretty ecstatic. So, and also making money stress free. So. Yeah, so BTCS was a nice one, nice stress-free trade. I think FGF is also a really nice stress-free trade. I called this one today about 3:30 today Eastern time, and you know, obviously taking this baby for a ride for the next few days at least. Yeah, it's looking very tight, very set up. I'm looking forward to the next few sessions here. So. Alright guys, this is just a quick rundown. I'm going to end the video there. Take care.